Hi guys, I'm Anne, and welcome to Chronically Beautiful, where we are trying to live our best life, even though we probably don't feel like it. Today I'm going to take you through my weekly planner process and how I go day to day and use my planner to be as efficient and on the ball as I can be. I'll also talk a little bit about some of my favorite pens, and we're going to have a great time. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please give me that thumbs up. It really helps YouTube to notice me, and I would love it if you left a comment. Hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up with what I'm doing, and if you ring the bell, you'll be notified of all my future uploads. All right, let's dive right into the planner. My life easier. So first thing I'm going to do is flip back to my monthly spread, and what I'll do is go through and look at the week that I'm heading into. So this week that I'm heading into is here, and I already know of a couple of things that I need to add, at least one thing that I need to add, that we have an open house at work on Thursday, and gotta make sure that I have that there. So that is what I do. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna now look at all the items that I have, and I'm gonna transfer them to the new week. Whoops, which I've already lost because I didn't put my bookmark in. Let's go ahead and put my bookmark in here. This is also by Happy Planner, and it has these little things so you could draw like lines to check. You can take it off and use it as a tracer. I don't. I just like it because it sticks over the top. Like I said, I'm keeping things really simple, and that is okay. So when I get back to my layout, and some people with Happy Planners like to take the paper out, and it's just easier for them that way, especially when they're doing a lot with stickers and things like that. I'm not, so I'm just going to go through. I like to use the top box for writing my schedule for the day. The second box I like to use for my to-do list, chores, stuff like that, and so I just write to do. And then on the bottom box, I usually like to write etc., which is just anything else if one of these things runs over, or if I'm running errands, or just anything else happens to come up. I use a separate planner at work. I have in the past used this for work things or personal or what have you, but I like to just keep it a little more general and vague so that I'm not kind of married to whatever that idea is. So I just write. Plus I like today, to do, etc. I just think it's so cute. Trademark Chronically Beautiful. So I have written in all my little things that I need here, and I'm going to start by going in with the things that I know are happening in my schedule. Then I'm thinking about, this is my schedule. From my schedule, I am then going to go ahead and fill in my menu, because my menu depends on what's happening in the rest of my world. Forgot also that my poor husband Alex broke his kneecap. He fell at work. He is a principal, and he was playing with a little kid at recess, and football ended up under his foot, and he fell, and he has broken his kneecap. This poor thing. He is very, very tall. He is like 6'7", so it's a long way to fall and hurt oneself, which, poor thing, this is what happened to him. So, okay, so I know what's happening in my world, so then I'm going to take my blue pen, which is my meal planning pen, and these colors were chosen years ago. I've been using this color coding for many years. So I know that I have a chiropractor appointment on Monday, and that I'm not going to be home until 7 o'clock. So I can't start a whole big fancy dinner at 7 o'clock. So I think about my meal, and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to do something in the Instant Pot, because I know I can throw that in. It can be done quickly. In fact, I can throw it in before I leave. So I'm going to go Instant Pot. And I know I have some bags of chicken in the freezer that are already pre-seasoned. So I'm just going to write Instant Pot chicken. And I'm going to have a side of rice. And then I'm going to open a can of spinach. So we're keeping it simple. So I know that I need to go something different there. Now on Tuesday, I know that we are not going to be anywhere, so I can think about my evening a little differently for my meal. So here I'm just going to do the same thing. I look at my day, I look at the schedule, I think about what's happening. Like on Wednesday, for example, I know that we have the kids, so I want to make sure that we have a kid-friendly meal. Same thing here. So I just go through and make sure I know everything that's happening in my world, and I'm just going to do that now, and you can watch me do it quickly. Now I'm going to go start doing my to-dos. So for my to-dos, I have to look at what's happening meal-wise first is what I do, and then I'll do any to-dos that have to do with meals. So to-dos for Monday, I need to pull out the chicken from the freezer. So as I put in my meal-related to-dos, I do them in that same color. I know on Monday, I want to pull the chicken from the freezer for Wednesday's meal so that I can just cook it up and have it ready. So I'll go ahead and do that. Tuesday's going to be an easy one. Wednesday will be pretty easy. I don't have other things to do, so I can assemble those meals there, no problem. Thursday isn't on your own, and Friday the fam is going to be on their own because I'll be at work both of those nights until pretty late. And then on Saturday, it's an easy throw it together, except I do want to pull out the pork loin for Sunday. So I will write that, pork loin from freezer. So that's what I do there. And now I'm going to be thinking about my to-dos for the week that are school related. So I'm just looking at my school schedule. I know I have an open house Thursday, but I won't have anything to do to prep for that, but I have a game on Friday, and on game day I need to definitely make sure I have my bag packed and everything I need, so that I'm gonna write game day bag. So I do that on Thursday so that I have it for everything that I need there. Okay.
A few minutes later.
This won't work at all. Oh, sweet Lord. It's not good. Okay, I think we're back. So you can tell I use my chore pen a lot, but there's plenty of ink left, so what the crud. Oh, you know what? So I've made a little mess up here, which just, that's not a to-do for me. So I'm going to go ahead and use my little whiteout tape runner that I got at the Dollar Tree. And, you know, you could like put a fun sticker over this or something, but like I said, I'm trying to keep my life simple. This thing is on its last legs. It's a struggle. So now my page is ruined, except you know what? Like, you don't have to have a perfect planner. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. The point of this device here is to keep your life together, not to, you know, necessarily be the prettiest girl at the ball. So I just take some time, and I enjoy this time to just think about my week and really think about what I've got coming for me. Never knowing whether I'm going to feel good or terrible, it helps me to just kind of visualize what's going to happen in front of me for the week so I can prepare myself and be ready for anything. And also to see, all right, well, I know I have nothing that I have to do on Tuesday evening, so I need to take advantage of that time and rest. Super important. Things like that. So on Monday, I usually try to do a nice detox bath the nights that I go to the chiropractor when I get home. So I'm going to add that to etc. Etc. is usually like those personal special things or just other things that come up. So I'm going to write that in here. Just to make sure that I take that time for myself. And the green is what I use for like health. And then purple is like my color that's for errands or just for me or things that I'm doing, etc. And then down here, I'm going to write this every day because I want to keep track of my health tracker thing. I failed last week, but I'm going to try it again. And we're going to just add that on each day. And then I am going to also write down in the hopes that I might do some kind of exercise. Monday, I know I'm not going to have time, but Tuesday, I might have time to walk, and it looks like Wednesday, I don't have anything going on. Thursday, I know I'm booked. Friday, I know I'm booked. Saturday, I am going to be running crazy doing chores and errands and things all day. And same thing on Sunday. So it's not much, but for me, having 2 days a week where I actually think about exercising is pretty good. So I'm going to give myself permission to just do it then. And, you know, I'm pretty active otherwise, but when you're dealing with a crazy schedule and working full-time and being chronically ill, sometimes, you know, you don't need to make a goal of doing it every single day. That's okay. It's not a reasonable goal for me to go walking or working out or anything every single day. So that's kind of how I figure out this. Now, as the week goes on, I will definitely be adding things. But one thing I'm going to do is flip back into next week. This is the final thing I do. And I'm going to look through all of my to-do items from last week. And I'm going to figure out what stuff needs to be done that didn't get done this week. So I know for sure I have a video that I need to post. This is my color that I use for my YouTube stuff. And I'm going to write post back to school video. Probably already up as you're watching this. And then I'm going to actually throw on edit and edit. And maybe I might have time on Saturday, but that's probably it. And I'm trying to be realistic with my life here. That's so important. I know for sure I need to make a doctor's appointment for the eye doctor. I know that I need to make an appointment to get a mammogram because I'm due. And that stuff really, I just keep pushing back and I need to just get on it. And sometimes I will go through and look back a little ways. I know that I need to redo my Kitchen Command Center calendar board. Now, am I going to get these all done on Monday? Probably not, but I'm going to start there. And if I get them done, great. If I don't, great.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, guys, I am back. It is the next day. I wanted to come back the next day so I could kind of show you how I work my planner throughout the week. I do apologize if there's like weird shadows and things for half of this video. Yesterday I had a lot more daylight when I was doing this, and today it's after work, so it is what it is. All right, so I have all of my things listed here, and then the next part is how I cross off my to-dos. So I love using these Mild Liners is the brand. I believe they're by Zebra, which I mean there's like Korean there or maybe Chinese, I'm not sure, but they're Zebra Mild Liners, and it's Japanese, it says right on there, Japan. Okay, and they come with a fine tip which is very cool. And then they come with a regular highlighter tip. I love these because they're not just like the basic hot pink, you know, and fluorescent yellow. These are all the colors that I have. There are 15 of them. And then I feel like I just recently heard that they have come out with some more colors, so like naturally I'm gonna have to go and get those. But I absolutely love these. I actually have a set at home and a set at work because I just think they're so cool. So those are the mild liners. So what I do is I choose a color that best matches whatever I've used, and then if I finish that thing, I use the bold tip and I just highlight it. And you could just use your pen and cross it out, but I like being extra because I love all my different pens. So boop, done. And then Alex went and had his appointment today, so I marked that off. And then Nate actually didn't have practice today, so I'm just gonna cross that guy out. And this is what I do. I just go through and mark everything that I've done. And I've decided that I am not going to do the dishes tonight, so what I will do is take the thin line and I will draw a line through it and an arrow to send it to the next day if I don't get it done. And I'm going to do the same thing for both of these because of course I was swamped at work all day and did not have time to make any appointments. I will probably continue to push these guys all week, to be honest. I am not going to detox bath tonight. I'm feeling pretty good. And I did post my back to school video and it's getting good feedback so far. I'm not going to cross these guys off yet because I think I'm going to still do them tonight. I'm just taking a break right now while dinner cooks, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my health tracker for the day. I'm going to just do that in black pen. So daily steps, let's just check it out. So it's at like 8,900. I'm going to just write about 9,500 because that's about how many more I'll get tonight as I'm just doing my chores and such. I don't want to write my weight. You can't see it. Not a great weight though. No, I did gain. But honestly, it's like whatever. Exercise. Did I exercise today? No, I did not. Yes, I did take my vitamins though, and I'll just do a cross off through there. Daily food. I don't like write what I'm eating because obviously there's not enough space there, but I did not do well today, so I'm just going to put one of those. And then just tracking my water for the day. I have not drank a ton of water. Drunken, imbibed upon, ingested, what have you. So I know that I need to like really chug the water tonight. And then I go over to my meal plan and I do the same thing here. The chicken is in the Instant Pot. All of this is happening and I am ready to rock. Then I'm going to go ahead and look around, see if there's anything else that I need to deal with here, think about if there's any more to-dos that I need to add. There's not, but because I did send these to the next day, I am going to write them in again tomorrow that I need to get this done. To be honest with you, this planner did not even come out of my bag today. I was so busy at work. Tomorrow I will get it done though, I have to. You won't know if I don't because I'm going to post this before then. So, all right guys, that is how I do my weekly planner setup and how I use the day-to-day, how I use my pens and markers to stay on track. I hope that it helped you and have an amazing day. Keep coming back. Take care of you.